What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
Yeah, what's up, guys? How you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers. Shout out to everybody out there rocking with the channel.
As always, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all to get all our videos as they drop. Up-and-coming artists, man, you know what to do, man. Check us out, man. If you got a full song you want us to react to, or you want to be placed in front of one of our up-and-coming videos, we do about 60 seconds of your song. Either way, man, information will be down below. Make sure you check that out. All right, man. So I guess there's a lot of stuff going on, man. We got So Be It by Clipse, and we're gonna do today.
So be it.
Yeah, man.
I heard it. So let's, if you want to click off the video and be done with it right now.
I haven't heard it though.
I heard the song. I'm gonna leave it at that. Ryan has not heard the song. I heard the shit, and I know about the drama surrounding it.
Is it hard though?
I ain't gonna say. I don't want to say nothing to sway nothing.
You want to sway me in no way.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
okay.
Direct your attention. If you want to see a reaction, direct your attention over there. I heard the joint. We've both heard Ace Trumpets.
Yeah.
So we've heard Ace Trumpets. Ace Trumpets was hard. I mean, do the Clipse ever drop whack shit though? I was thinking about this. I'm like, I've never heard a whack project from the Clipse at all. Lord willing was crazy. You know, Hell Have No Fury, dope. You know what I'm saying? Pusha T, Daytona, It's Almost Dry, dope. So I don't see how this album could be anything but great or dope or bare minimum good, because that's just what they do. That's just what they do. So yeah, let's just go. I ain't gonna, you know, let's just go. Pharrell's producing it. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Direct your attention. If you want to see a real reaction.
And George kind of told me about the beef that's going on. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I mean? You know that
we might dabble in talking about that a little bit. Let's get into it though. Clipse, So Be It.
16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it. So
that's Pusha though, man. I'm telling you, man. I love Pusha though, man. He always got something that make me laugh that is hard at the same time. It's slick though.
It is
it's
though.
Slick, you know what I'm saying?
Always slick, man. Oh, your soul don't like your body? Don't worry about it.
We'll help you free it.
We got you.
That's right up my alley, man. You know, I got a sales background and I'm all about slick talk. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you don't want to, okay, last thing I want to do is put you in a payment you can't afford. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and cancel the deal.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Exactly. I didn't say that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, but I thought you said that you want to make sure it's important, you know? So yeah, you want your you don't like your body, your soul don't like your body. Okay, well let me help you out. Let me you unhappy with this life that you got? Hey, I'll take care of it, no problem. Don't worry about it.
The illest MCs to me say a lot without having to say too much.
Yeah.
Like they, you know, I call it the read between the lines shit. They just read between the lines, man. You know, I ain't gonna spoon feed you. Read between. You know what I'm saying though.
But you know what though, George? Before we get back to it, man, that beat reminds me of that. What was that?
I don't know.
What was that?
I don't know. Yeah,
oh, that's old. Because that was hard. What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
What is that?
I know what you're
Help
talking
me out, guys.
Is that like Houdini? Or
who
some
the
shit
fuck
like
is
that?
I know that's back in the day. So that's gonna be our old hip hop historians. Chime in on this and let us know what.
Not even these motherfuckers be like 28 and Google and shit.
Yeah,
so
that's true. Yeah.
Whether you a fucking 28 or 20-year-old and you know you got get your Googles together or hip hop historian.
The Googles.
Yeah, get
Black
your Googles.
Always gotta put S on.
Gotta get the S in there. It's gotta be S.
But that's what that song was hard. That's what it might be a sample that we're talking about, but that was hard as hell, and I like that a lot. And that's what this song is. That's the vibe.
Pharrell, I know for sure Pharrell was inspired by what you're talking about though. With the reverse, it's like a reverse scratching.
Yes.
Woof, 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 woof. Da, 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 da. And I think that that might even have been like a DJ remix too at the time.
Could be, yeah.
Like maybe a DJ like was an original song, old school hip hop 80s song, and then a DJ came and scratched into that with the whoop, whoop, then slowed it down. But I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember who it is, man. I'm mad as fuck.
Yeah, I know, me too.
But anyways, that shit is nasty.
I
like how Pharrell added that reverse scratching in there. That's nasty.
It is.
Let's pull it back.
RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, SCFB, A-Ball LV. I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I'm monogram like confetti. Switch is ready. She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping into Giuseppe. Catch a $150 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, selling the Yeti, then I'm twirling your bitch like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this Kelly. And your ears too if you want a blue like belly. Lot of jetting. Prada bedding, 911s, I'm the who's who with what's what, Papa Heaven. Fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me. Cause niggas that I'm with like to draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me, buy a dog tag the same place that they would get me. Ski.
This is culture.
Smoke.
So
be it, so be it.
So be it. Yeah, this is hard as hell.
So be it.
Yeah, this is hard.
But that little snorting of the coke sound at the end is hilarious. Right here, right when he said ski, like you know snow ski, but coke. You know what I'm saying? The snorting sound.
Forget me, resurrect me, buy a dog tag the same place that they would get me. Ski.
This is culture.
Snort.
Hear that?
So be it, so be it.
Damn, they're hilarious, boy. You know they gonna come with them coke raps, boy. You know it's coming.
What do you say? Fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me, cause dudes that I'm with like the draw
when it's sketchy.
When it's sketchy,
tough.
That's hard. Like the Etch-a-Sketch shit. You know what I mean? Etch-a-Sketch play, but you know what I'm saying? If you want to trace, I'll get your body traced, meaning I'll kill you, right? And they'll trace. You know when
they'll trace your body.
You know how they trace your body?
They don't do that anymore, though.
Oh, they don't?
I don't think they do. They trace the dude's body like
Maybe they don't. I haven't seen that in a long time, but it's not like I go around looking at crime scenes, so I don't know.
Remember that damn shame what they did to that dog?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. What was that?
Coming to America.
Oh no, yeah.
Coming to America. Damn shame what they did to that dog. They had the fucking dog's body traced and shit.
But getting back to the line, though, obviously, you know, you trace a body, you know, the cops trace a body, you know, to kind of dissect the crime scene, you know what I'm saying? He's all, which is when you're tracing a body, you have to draw, right? But dudes I'm with is quick to draw when things get sketchy, if things are even a little bit suspect.
Tense,
just like, you know, people are quick on the trigger. You know what I mean? They quick to kill somebody. So
obviously, when you sketch something, you're drawing it as well. So draw, sketchy, quick to draw. Yeah, that was slick.
That was a slick little wordplay.
All of that was ill.
He's got to have that. He's got to have that.
I love it.
But I love this beat though. Getting back to the beat.
The beat is crazy.
That
with
beat
the
is
little
man.
Middle Eastern Arabic type. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's hard. Let's pull it back.
When it's sketchy, if they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me, buy a dog tag the same place that they would get me. Ski.
This is culture.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't riot, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, gun salute.
Lone Star.
Cross the border. We like Dallas, baby. So you know, that's a first of all, Dallas is in Texas. Texas is known as the Lone Star State, right? Yeah. Dallas, Texas. But cross the border though, we moving work across the border is how I'm taking that. Even though Malice was on his no malice shit for a while, he found God and all that. But you know, I don't know if he's tapping into that from a nostalgia perspective. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But cross the border, we like Dallas. We moving work across the border, moving drugs across the border. So I'm taking that line. But you know, that was hard. And then Texas is on the border. You know what I mean? Moving cartels, Texas and all that. That was slick.
That was slick. What do you say? Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. That's hard. I like that. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you owe us money. So it ain't even. You know what I'm saying? It's an imbalance like a motherfucker. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Your account ain't balanced.
Hell no.
But we ain't balanced. We not equal. Maybe a little bit of inspiration from Jay-Z, Imaginary Players, in the way that Malice is approaching this, right? You know what I'm saying? You got what he say? You got flash now, but time will reveal money on imaginary players. He said, you bear money, I'm all year money. I got it. Poppy, you ain't got to count it. It's all there money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So go check out Jay-Z imaginary players so you can kind of get what I'm saying. But that, like, you owe money. That reminds me of Jay-Z right there. But yeah, he's spitting already.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's pull it back.
All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that. You ain't Arab, y'all tweet. Bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, gun salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had
the reaction, but
There you are, but that's all
I couldn't hold it in.
But that's all.
I couldn't hold it in.
Yeah, because you knew that was coming.
It's coming. I knew it was coming. Add 'em
That's
all
hard,
up.
though.
These
What?
dudes is add 'em all up.
But before that, he said 21 gun salute. We been savage.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 21 though.
Yeah,
Shout out,
man.
you know, but we've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
21. You know what I'm saying? We been 21 savage, but we been savage though. But then when he said
Tag them up.
add 'em up, these dudes is average.
Yeah.
So when you add things up, right, you come to a mean, an average, right? You add it up, right?
Yeah.
But add them all up, add all these dudes up, and you get average, you get mediocre. You know what I'm saying? But that was tough though. Then he said, y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. So I mean, y'all tweet, Twitter, and that again, I have to. Jay-Z on Neck and Wrist had that little Twitter bird.
Yeah, he did.
Y'all,
That's right.
Y'all talking bird talk or something like that on the Twitter feed. Right, so that reminds me of what Jay did on Neck and Wrist, but y'all tweet bird talk, and we all parrots. I'm assuming he's just saying that y'all tweeting online and y'all parroting, which you're parroting what you hear online.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bird talk. Twitter was the bird was the symbol, used to be at least.
Before
For Twitter,
X, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can't wrap your head around that. You ain't Arab. You can't wrap your head around that. We all black, back to back with back to back vehicles, right? Back to back Phantoms and all that.
Yep,
You can't wrap your head around that.
This
You
ain't
not
traffic.
Arab.
This ain't traffic.
Yeah, he's saying this ain't traffic. You think it's a traffic jam?
Yeah.
It's just us showing up with the you know
Yeah,
with the
buddy.
foreign cars back to
That's
back.
that big boy talk.
Yeah, I
You
like
got to
it.
have it. You got to have it.
But again, going back to the blow money, you owe money. We blow money, you owe money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We not balanced. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The money
You in debt.
You in debt. We just blowing money because we can afford to do it. Then we back to back it. This ain't even a traffic jam, right? Then it's like y'all tweet bird talk, you know, like some parrots or whatever the case may be. Then you ain't believe God did. You ain't Khaled. You ain't believe, but God did though. God did. Khaled made the song God did. You know what I'm
Jay-Z
saying?
went fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep. Let's pull it back though. Damn.
Wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, gun salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars on my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first ski up, they re-up. It's a pattern, like middlemen, they killing them. You know what happened.
This is culture in the first
Smoke.
place.
So be it, so be it.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The neck gon' call it the.
That's what you said. So this is the part, right? This is the part. This is the part everybody going crazy over. I think you laughing because what he just said, right?
Her utopia move right up the street is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
know.
Obviously referencing Travis Scott, Utopia. You know, but her utopia. So again, I think the whole idea of what's going on here is that Kylie Jenner broke his heart. Her happiness.
You cried in front of me. You died in front of me. That's crazy to say that.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Your manhood.
Like
or whatever image I had of you died in that moment. Like,
what he
you know
said,
what I'm saying?
Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Damn.
Yeah.
But man, Pusha just has a way, man, with saying things in a diss form that is just
Scathing.
yeah, it really is.
It just feels like, God
you're like, man.
damn.
And like when he was going back and forth with Drake, you know what I mean? I was like, oh my God, some of the things he was saying, I'm like, yeah, that's just it just hurt. It's just I'm just hitting you with some hard shit.
But it's clever though.
But it's clever as fuck.
That's what's important.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? It's very witty but scathing at the same time, and that's how you break somebody down.
And if it's true, it hurts even more. Like, you cried in front of me, you died in front of me, nigga. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you really want to go there? Okay, so be it, so be it.
Yeah,
that's the way it comes off.
That's exactly that's the way he wanted it to come off. So, you know what I'm saying? But like, we'll finish it up. We'll finish it up. But yeah, that shit right there, her utopia went up the street. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, her happiness was over there. So I don't know what, we'll get to it though.
Your head moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culture, the
Smoke.
imperfect.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah,
that's hard.
But when you expect nothing less from the Clipse, man.
Yeah, man. And one more thing too, man, I want to say about Preroll, man. I want to give him some love, man. Through Pharrell's career, all of his shit sounds different. He has like his own DNA in his music, don't get me wrong, but it's refreshing to hear. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of dope ass producers that's out now that has a similar sound to like, what's popular right now that I like. So this is not a diss on any of the producers, but I will say that Pharrell always had a way of producing things and it sounded different. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It all has a unique sound, but equally tight though.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that was hard. But it didn't all sound like it was in the same pot of sounds.
Right.
You know what I mean?
When you think of grinding, when you think of Clipse's joint, when they came out with grinding.
Yeah.
Listen to grinding now, right? Listen to this.
Yo.
This is hard.
I go by the name of Pharrell.
I've never heard no shit like this.
And I just want to let y'all know.
Yeah.
I'm no pusher.
You ain't never
And then
heard
that shit that comes in later, you know what I mean?
You never heard no shit like that before it though. Like that was so different, but fuck, it was so hard.
Yeah.
Everybody says like, yo, this is like the beatboxing and the banging on the school table anthem. Like, cause a lot of people would beatbox and bang on the table. And they're right.
Yeah.
Because we had never heard no shit like that before. It was so different. So to your point, Ryan,
man.
Pharrell just, he came in the game and Neptunes was having, what did people say? Like, what did Jay say? Get you bling like the Neptune sound. Pew, pew, right?
Yeah.
They were out of space with their shit. They was just so unique in their production approach. I mean, even going from grinding to Super Thug.
You found Manuel Noriega in the Philippines. He has a mansion?
This was crazy.
It was.
In the club.
And it
right now.
sounds different. It's a different sound. And it's hard. Yeah, it's hard.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, man.
That whole album, by the way, by Nori, to me is a classic.
Yeah,
that
man.
whole album was crazy. But this beat was crazy
So
when
again,
I heard
man,
it,
Pharrell again, man. I mean, I just feel like, it's not often that you hear a producer that can make so many vast different sounds and they all have a great mass appeal.
Like Pharrell is dude, he's a legend for a reason.
Yeah.
And I think he got away from hard shit. You know what I mean? Pause, but he got away from hard shit because he wanted to experiment, do some pop stuff. I'm so happy and all these songs.
Yeah, and
I
Beautiful
think
and
people
all that
forgot.
shit.
I think he wanted to remind people like anytime I want to get back in this bag,
I
can get back in this bag.
Yeah.
So don't ever play with me. I think that's Pharrell wanted to make a statement with this. And I think Clipse is that Clipse brings that out of Pharrell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They are brilliant with everything they do is just so meticulous, so calculated, from the disses to how they've gone on what now we know is an album rollout with controversy and all these other things, to the beats they select. They're very, very just amazing curators. You know what I'm saying? The Clipse curate their shit along with Pharrell so well.
Yeah.
But yeah, to your point, man, Pharrell's a truth though, man.
Yeah,
He's a legend.
He is.
But real quick on a couple lines, right? You catch $150, you know what I'm saying? Each Pirelli, I got 8 of them. Call me Andretti. That's a Mario Andretti reference. Some of my Pirelli tires, right? But catch $150. I think it's like that's an old school term. Like you get a slice across your face, $150. But I think the Pirelli tires are 150 rating. I don't know how that shit works. Speed rating or something like that. And he got 8 of them. I think he's just flossing, talking about he's got cars with Pirelli tires on them. You know, back to Malice, Wish Upon a Star on my roof. They all scattered. You know what I'm saying? What he's talking about, the Phantom and all that, the stars on the roof and all that. So, but Wish Upon a Star. Then he went into Ain't No More Neptune, so Peace, Saturn. I don't know if he's saying so Peace, Saturn, but also P as in Pharrell. There's no more Neptunes. Neptunes is obviously Chad and Pharrell made the group the Neptunes, but there ain't no more Neptunes. I know they're going through their legal struggles with I don't know what happened with that, but legal struggles kind of concerning the revenue from Neptunes. But ain't no more Neptunes. Obviously Saturn is a planet, Neptunes is a planet, so there's a play on that. But P's Saturn, he's by himself. He's in his own orbit now, I guess is what he's saying. Yeah. So there's more in there, man, but just to kind of skim through it real quick. But because I wanted to talk about the Travis Scott situation. So now I think that this is where we are now. I'm sure that depending on when we release this video, I don't know if more developments have happened. Yeah. But I know Travis Scott played Meltdown for Pharrell and Pusha, right? Without Drake's Meltdown verse on it. We know Drake's Meltdown verse was a diss towards Pusha and Pharrell. So Pusha T felt the way about Travis Scott playing that song, knowing that omitting Drake's verse allegedly, knowing that Drake was dissing Pharrell and Pusha T. So Pusha T thought that was some sucker shit, to do that. And now Pusha T's done like 3 or 4 interviews talking about how that was some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think when he was talking about so you want to do that, you want to play little games. Okay, well, you want to play rapper games. He's now barring him up, saying your pride. He's talking about the situation that happened with Travis Scott and I'm assuming Kylie Jenner. You cried in front of me. You died in front of me, right? You was crying in front of me. You died in front of me. Because I think Pusha's saying my vision of you as a man died in that moment. Like I can't you were going through whatever you were going through. Like you were crushed in that moment. Yeah. But also you died. Like I can't even look at you the same. I think it's like both ways, right? Calabasas took your chick and your pride in front of me. So your pride was hurt. Somebody took your chick. Yeah. I don't know who. Somebody took his girl and it broke his heart. You know what I'm saying? So then he said, her Utopia, obviously Travis Scott's album's called Utopia, but Utopia also means like a sort of happiness, like ideal happiness, right? Her Utopia moved right up the street. You know what I'm saying? And her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. So she didn't need anything from you. You know what I'm saying? Like your girl found something better. You know what I'm saying? Her happiness was somewhere else. She had her own lip, Kylie Jenner became like a fucking billionaire, I think, from selling makeup, lip gloss line. And he said the net gonna call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share and AE it. So you may have your little minions on the internet saying certain things, man, but when that I could leak the video and have it looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I could TMZ it. So yeah, so that's why you can't never have nothing. You can't never have somebody have some dirt on you. Yeah, man. Keep your cards close to your chest, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Especially somebody like Pusha T. Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say. You know what he's capable of. Don't tell that motherfucker nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. So I don't know, man. My thoughts on it. I think that there's a lot of like extremes happening right now. Like it's like hip hop is divided. We know the Drake and Kendrick beef has created this civil war in hip hop, and you're seeing people take sides and making extreme takes on things based off of their whether they want to admit it or not. They have this allegiance to a certain side. Right? It's just like, okay, anything associated with Drake, I'm gonna be over here. Anything associated with Kendrick, I'm gonna be over here. Yeah. We know Kendrick has the verse coming out with Clipse on the album Let God Sort Them Out. That's off this album that's coming out. So now people are like, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, exactly. Everybody's waiting on his verse. Yeah. So, but we know Pusha T obviously is, he fucks with Kendrick. They have a good relationship. They've had it for years. So now people's takes, Travis is on some bullshit. It's a sucker move. And you're right. I think that if that is how it happened, if Travis omitted the verse and knew that Drake was dissing Pusha T and Pharrell, and he just played them Meltdown without Drake just to kind of get their approval and see if that is corny. Why would you do that? Yeah. Why would you do, you know what I'm saying? But allegedly the verse didn't come till later. I don't know, but still, I would still feel a way even if the verse came later, because you're supposed to fuck with me, right? I get where Pusha's coming from. People also saying that Pusha's on some sucker shit, using this as clout to then sell the album. It's smart business-wise, but it's corny from a, you know, because you could have just addressed that man behind the scenes, so you're using his name to sell records. That is also corny. You see that?
Yeah.
Like, you see? This could be corny. That could also be corny. You don't have to be Team Pusha or Team Travis. You don't have to take sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They both could be looked at as lame. This line can be looked at as lame. You need controversy to sell records, not offer. Would you say, what did Drake say? Now, wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. So instead of the music speaking for itself, you have to use my name and beef that we had years ago. You could have addressed that with me years ago. Why'd you wait till now?
Because I can make more money.
So you can make money off my name.
Money right
Yeah, which is smart. Which is smart, but it could be looked at as a sucker move, and that's true. And also Travis playing a song that you're supposed to fuck with Pharrell and Pusha, and you crying in front of him and confiding in him, and you playing both sides when you know he has an issue with this man, right? It's a sucker move, you know, as well. So they both was on some sucker shit, in my opinion, but the song is hard, though. With all that being said, you see that? We don't have to be team anything. Song is hard, though.
There's so many variables there, though, you know what I mean? Who knows? We really don't know. So the point you're making is just kind of be objective. We're talking about the music. Is this song hot without jumping on somebody's side? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's hard. You know what I mean?
It is hard. You know what I'm saying? So like, just call it how you see it, man. There's not enough people calling it like they see it, or they just feel like there's this allegiance. None of these we don't know none of these dudes. These dudes do nothing for us. We're not cool with nobody. It's very easy for me to see things it's very easy to see things for the way they are when you don't have this subconscious
monetary gain.
Allegiance to these guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kendrick's my favorite rapper, Drake's my favorite rapper, Pusha T is, you know, I'm old school hip hop, or I'm this, or I'm
that's
that.
true. That's true.
Just, I just call it like, it's easy to call it like you see it. So shout out to Pusha and Malice and Pharrell on the beat. The whole shit fire. They both got busy. Ace Trumpets was dope. I am very much looking forward to this album and the rollout for this, the way they rolled this shit out. Even if it's on some clout, you can make the argument it's on some bullshit, but it's brilliant because it's got the buzz that they needed, man. So salute to them, and that's it. If y'all enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm George. That's Ryan. Los in Vegas.
We out.